Right, Salaki brothers. This Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 1. Woe be unto thee Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee Egypt and Syria. All right, and woe means destruction. And the Lord is talking to the people of the land. All right. The Lord saying, woe unto you. All right. Verse 2. Gird up yourself with cloth of sack and hair, and bewail your children, and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. So it proves the Lord is talking to the people. Again, verse 2. Gird up yourself with cloths of sack and hair, and bewail your children. All right. Sackcloth or for clothing. All right. Meaning to be in a state of mourning. Which a lot of you people out there, all right, are about to be in a terrible case, man. All right, gird up yourself with cloths of sack and hair, and bewail your children, and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. Right, your destruction is at hand. All right, your destruction is at hand. All right, because again, the Lord is about to bring all hell upon Babylon the Great, unleash hell on Babylon the Great, man. All right, verse 4. A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Right, there you go. A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Fire represents wrath, chaos, hell. All right, verse 5. Plagues are sent unto you, and what the fire also represents the nukes too, because the Lord is literally going to set this place on fire as well. All right, plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? Right, who's going to stop them? All right, who's going to stop these plagues that's coming? Nobody. All right, the Heavenly Father, all right, is bringing them, and nobody's going to be able to stop them. All right, verse 6. May any man drive away a hungry lion in the woods, or may any way quench a fire, or will anyone quench a fire in the stubble when it had begun to burn? May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer. The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? Right, who can drive them away? Who's going to stop them? All right, because the Lord is about to bring many plagues upon this place. All right. So like the Lord said, woe unto you, Babylon. All right, destruction unto you, which Babylon represents America. Babylon the Great, aka America. All right, and Egypt. The Lord said it twice because America also represents Egypt. Because this place is known as spiritually Sodom and spiritual Egypt. All right. So the Lord said, woe unto you, man. All right. Because right now is peace and safety, but a lot of woes is coming to this place, which again, woe means destruction. So again, business as usual, your everyday life is about to change for the worse. All right. And all this, stimulus check. You talking about giving people $2,000 now? What is that gonna do? That ain't gonna do nothing. All right, that ain't gonna do nothing. People are behind months on their car payment. All right, people are behind on their rent. People are in deep debt. All right, $2,000 ain't gonna do nothing. All right, you may take it and pay it down a little bit, but I mean, it ain't gonna do nothing. All right. Then they're talking about the tax break and all that. A lot of these jobs are doing stuff to no tax on wages and stuff like that. A lot of these jobs are doing things to pretty much to break even on that. All right, like my job, for example, like with the holiday, all right, on overtime or whatever. All right, instead of giving you the actual holiday pay, now they're just paying you according to the hours that you work. All right, which I mean, it's still going to be a little more money, but all right, they're doing things or changing things, changing their policies and things like that to combat that move that Trump made. So again, it really is not going to do anything because these jobs are going to do things to get around it. All right, especially if you're like a small business or whatever, they can't afford to pay. They can't afford to pay that. These major companies are doing things to try to avoid it because they don't want to pay all that money out. All right. So again, things are changing here in America for the worse. And now people are talking about that he's giving $2,000 and that bill he signed off on to no tips on taxes, not taxes, no tips on no taxes on wages and overtime and things like that and Social Security. All right, it's still not going to do anything. Inflation's still going through the roof. All right, it's still going through the roof. This is St. Luke chapter 17, verse I'll start at verse 25. But first may he suffer many things and be rejected of this generation. And this generation is definitely rejected Yahweh Yahweh Shah, besides the elect of the Lord, the Lord's elect, the 144,000 and 1/3 of the nation of Israel. Verse 26. And as it was in the days of Noe, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man. They did eat and they drank and they married wives and they were given into marriage until the day that Noe entered into the ark and the flood came and destroyed them all. Right, so it was business as usual. People were drinking, eating, getting married, all right, getting with women, all right, until the day the flood came. And what happened? That changed things dramatically, all right? Business as usual was over that day. What the people was normally doing, all that shit stopped that day. When the Lord, when that first raindrop fell from the sky and it kept raining 40 days and 40 nights, all right, life of them people changed dramatically. All right, and they all died except Noah and his family members, his 3 sons, Shem, Ham, Japheth, their wives, and Noah's wife. All right, everybody else died. All right, verse 28. Likewise, also as it was in the day of Lot, they did eat and they drank and they bought and they sold and they planted, they built. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. Even thus shall it be in the days when the Son of Man is revealed. In that day he shall be upon the housetop, and the stuff in the house let him not come down to take it away. And he that is in the field let him likewise not return back. Remember Lot's wife. Whosoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it, or whosoever, it's like in verse 33. And this is Lord Yahweh Shah speaking. Whosoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it, and whosoever shall lose his life shall preserve it. Right, seeking to save your life. All right, and this time is you getting down or submitting to this system. Like when they made the MOTB mandatory and you take it, that's you seeking to save your life. You want to save your life. You want to keep your benefits. You want to keep your job. You want to keep your house. All right, so you're going to do whatever it takes to do that. All right, so you'll be seeking to save your life. All right, which really you just sign your death certificate. Once you do that, you sign your death certificate. Once you take that C-hip. All right. Because he saw all these things he's taken away or whatever. He'll give them back. He's going to give them all back to you. But with one condition, you're going to have to take that C-hip. All right. And like the Lord said, whosoever shall lose his life shall preserve it. Give the New World Order, give Esau the middle finger. And tell him to go jump off the nearest bridge with a millstone tied around his neck. All right. Him and his family. All right. So yeah, business as usual in America, and not just in America, like I said, all around the globe, it's about things, man. All right, and that's why again I believe that woman, made that statement. Your normal routine, what you're used to. All right, again, like going back to these people that are receiving these SNAP benefits, like these women that are receiving these SNAP benefits, which you're used to every month, getting your stamps, your Section 8. All right, your money on the card or whatever, all that shit is over. That shit is coming to an end. Business as usual, again, what you're used to, those benefits being there every month is over. All right, for a lot of you anyway. All right, until they get you in a state where you're so desperate you'll do anything. Well, okay, you want it, you just take this microchip, you can have it back. And the majority of you are going to take it. All right, why? Because you're not one of the Lord's sheep. Abaratazar, the brothers out there pushing to myself, or of that in that number of the Lord's sheep, the 144,000, the 1/3 of the nation of Israel. So-called blacks, Latinos, and Native and Seminole Indians, and people that descend from those bloodlines. All right. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Quadash. Double honors again to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and safety to you brothers that push just truth and sincerity. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.